What's going on, Boo Bears? How are you? Happy Sunday. What's going on? Happy Valentine's Day as well. Okay, so we're doing our review of The Real Housewives of Atlanta again. It is season 13, episode 9, The Hostess with the Leastess. Okay. Oh my God, we're still doing these reviews like after 52 years. It's been 52 years since the girls have been out. Nothing's been resolved yet. They still don't like each other. They still make each other cry, honey. They'll still push each other down a flight of stairs when she'll be like, look over there. And she'll look over there. She'll be like, slam, bitch. Bam. Are you okay? I don't know. I don't know what happened. I think your heel got caught in the stair. You know I don't like you. Shit. Remember what Shanae told Gina. Shanae told Gina, I don't like you, and you know that, bitch. You don't have to ask a neighbor, honey. You don't have to ask nobody. I don't like you, and you know that, bitch. So I don't know what Marlo was expecting. Oh, if you like the video, definitely like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment, okay? Let's get to it. Oh, don't forget to click the bell next to the subscribe button as well. Okay? All right. So check this out. I don't know why Marlo was so butthurt about, getting the closet. She got a coat closet. Like, honey, it was nothing. It was short of a coffin, honey. If you that room was the same, like dimensions of a coffin. I mean, her suitcase had to sit outside the room, honey. I would have been like a little upset. I mean, oh my God. So anyway, the other girls had ocean views and shit. She had Marlo down there looking at rats, and she had ants and shit, looking at ants outside the window and spiders and shit. They didn't even watch the one. It was just too much, honey. Marlo was so hurt about that. She started crying. I said, "No, don't you cry over no goddamn room now. You can't cry over the room though. Now, don't let the girls see you sweat." So anyway, the show started out with Marlo and Kenya talking about this incident, about this room. And Marlo was like, girl, why do you hate me so much? Well, Marlo, come on, man. Like, you have to understand that you did say even your mother doesn't want you. That's below kicking below the balls. Like, you cut her Achilles tendon with some like old rusty pliers, honey. She went to the mall, honey, at Phipps Plaza, honey, and she went shopping and you hid under her car. And when she tried to get in, you took them rusty, what you call those things, them things, honey, and she cut her Achilles tendon, honey. That's below, hidden below the belt. Marlo be going for it. She goes for it, honey. She'll dig a hole for you and put water in it, honey, and she'll push you in the middle of it. She'll be like, I can't swim. And then she'll hold your head down, honey. That's. And she does it all in Chanel. Oh my God. And what show I would like to see? I would like to see Marlo get off the Real Housewives of Atlanta because you know what? It's kind of like when a man just dates you and he doesn't want to marry you. We're there, Marlo. You've been on the show since the 80s. Like when Michael Jackson did Billie Jean the first time at Motown 25, you were on the show. And they don't want to give you a peach. So now it's time for you to pull rank, honey, and just not pull rank, but when I say pull rank, I mean separate yourself from the show, improve your value. That's what I mean. I don't mean any harm when I say pull rank. I mean, I would like to see a show with Marlo and Bevy Smith and Marlo. And they fly around all over the world, not in America. They go all over the world, not just America. We can do America, but honey, we go everywhere, and we capture the section of people who wear granny jeans, if you will. No pun intended. I don't mean to hurt nobody's feelings, honey, but a head dog will holler. What you mean, granny jeans, honey? It's you. It's your ass. So we need to fly all over the world, honey. Let's go to Lorraine, Ohio, and catch her coming out this Target with these granny jeans on and be like, excuse me, honey, would you like to have a $2,000 outfit on? You can keep it at the end of this show, honey. But we're about to snap and get you together. We're about to whip you together, honey. It's going to be, girl. Get over here. And please don't tell me you're attached to that hairstyle. What about the color, honey? Oh my God, you're kidding me, right? Okay, I thought you were serious. Fuck you up. So I want to see Marlo and Betty Smith do a show together. Okay, and it'll be just two ladies, just two regular ladies, not just, and they both know about fashion, and occasionally they can have like a what do you call it? Um, just like one of the fashionistas on, like Andre Leotelli, if he would dare, he would be like, "Oh, are you kidding, darling? I would never." Or he would be like, "I would be honored." So it's one of the two, okay? All right, so let's get with it. Kenya and Marlo, they talk and they go back and forth, and it gets so heightened that the whole table thinks that it's going to be a Housewives of New Jersey moment. And so everybody just starts getting quiet as a Chinese library, and they're looking and doing all like this. And, and they're going for it. They're going for it, Kenya and Marlo. And then Cynthia just holds Marlo's hand, and she's like, "Marlo, calm down, baby. Calm down, honey." Because, Marlo, she rolled them bowls. Boom, dun 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 dun. She'll get you for old and new, honey. So she's just, you putting coins in her machine. You are putting coins in Marlo's machine, honey. And when she gets ready to sound off on you, oh my God, Candy was crying at the table. Candy didn't like that. Now she was like, "Look, you got me at the private jet. I'm cool on that because we drove tour buses and escaped. I'm good with the tour bus, honey. Now I knew it was gonna take 8 hours because I would have bought my own first class ticket. I'm that girl. As Marlo should just go get a hotel room. You're not gonna have me sleeping in a coffin. Period. Girl, I'm not gonna leave my beautiful home and go sleep in a coffin, bitch. Are you fucking kidding me? Honey, who raised you, wolves? Ow! Honey, wolves don't take a bath in fresh water, nor do they drink fresh water, honey. Honey, I rebuke this in the name of everything holy if you think I'm going to just sit up in here in this 2x4, honey. My doll house was bigger than this when I was 13, bitch. Are you kidding me? So Candy just pulled Kenya aside. She was like, "Now look, come over here, honey, and let me talk to you." And the only reason why Kenya would even listen to Candy, because Candy has more pull just because she has the dollar signs. Let's just keep it real. Everybody just touch Candy nice because she has money. And they may need a loan after this shit is over. They're cognizant. And they know she's a business person. They're like, "We'll give you interest," but she's like, "Bitch, I might need $70,000, $80,000, and Candy will let you borrow it with a plan to pay it back and interest." So everybody, they nice. So, normally Kenya will cuss your ass straight out to the ground, honey. You and your favorite auntie. Speaking of favorite auntie, where is Kenya's favorite auntie who looked like Jada Pinkett Smith's mother? Remember her favorite auntie would come over there with them little shalas on, honey. A shala is a fierce outfit, honey, that you could just go over to one of your friends or your family's house and you just decided to get dressed today, honey. And that's called a shala. Honey, I have on a shala today. Praise God for a shala. Thank you, Lord, for fashion. I'm not even lying. I just love it. I'm not trying to be funny. Okay? Now listen. Where is Kenya's auntie who looked like Jada Pinkett Smith's mother? Because Kenya got an auntie that looked like Gam. Why can't she watch Brooklyn? You trust her. She raised you. Or had a hand in raising you, honey. Release Brooklyn into the arms. Release her into your auntie's arms. "I can't. I never stayed a night away from her." Honey, Ain't nobody worried about all that. You are an adult. If you plan and you're at work, if you're at work, if you're a police officer and you have a baby, can you bring your baby to work with you? No. If you're a dentist and you're doing a root canal, can your baby be on your hip or in the room with you with the nanny? No. If you are a professor at a university, honey, put your big girl panties on and give that baby to your auntie and go on this trip and get your booty in this bus and sweat your hair out with the rest of these young ladies because you got them on this bus on the way to Alabama, honey. Montgomery, to be exact. Because you know it is hotter than volcano lava in Montgomery, Alabama. Honey, your sweat will be sweating. You will be Googling pores to sweat from in Montgomery, Alabama. Do you hear me? And don't even drive past Tuscaloosa. And I pray I said it right. My mom is from there. My mom was born in Alabama. I be going back there, honey. It's hotter than volcano lava. My zodiac sign be Niagara Falls. I be like, ooh, I can't sweat from nothing else. And you know the sweat be all in between your thighs and stuff, honey, be wet. I don't like it to be wet right there. Unless it's supposed to be wet right there. Okay. So Candy, y'all so crazy. Y'all are crazy. So listen. I'm not about to do this with y'all. Okay. So Candy pulls Kenya aside. She's like, look. Now, Candy was talking to Kenya like a Yana Van Zant, but you do know she wanted to talk to Kenya, like the girl on Players Club, Diamond. She was talking to her like, beloved, it wasn't right for you. And then Kenya, she can teach a one-on-one class and how to diffuse some shit. Because what she's going to do, she's going to be on the defensive and she's going to turn the narrative around right back on you, bitch. We're turning it right back on you. And you don't even care about me. And you didn't even think about me. And you didn't have me. Me, 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 me. Go, Kenya. Me. Her zodiac sign is me, bitch. Me. I. You're not. Now, I understand you going through a bad time. Everybody going through a bad time, bitch. Somebody just lost two people who they love, honey, in the COVID transition. Everybody is, God bless everybody's soul now. And God bless your soul, Kenya. But you have to see what we are talking about. You have to. Marlo was sitting at the end of the table like, look, bitch, this bitch is crazy. Marlo said, I should first, the scene right before Marlo said, okay, I just won't say nothing else about her ever. The very next scene, Marlo was like, this bitch is crazy. I can't do this. Marlo was itching and twitching. She wanted to cuss her ass out so bad, she just put her librarian glasses on. She was like, honey, maybe if I looked the part, I'll shut the fuck up, honey. Woo! Please let me just say one thing. Just gonna say one thing. Marlo was like, I could taste it. So it's just a mess. And then here come baby Drew trying to come at Kenya. I was like, girl, I hope you brought your double barrel gun. Now, I know you good on Twitter, honey, and you will read a bitch for self. I know that. I know that. But that's like saying Usher can dance real good, but you gonna put him up next to Prince. The devil is a lie. Prince was like, I will dance on your ass in 6-inch stilettos, two beautiful bitches on the side of me, honey, a full band. My hair looks like Halle Berry, and I'm going to change my outfits 3 times without leaving the stage. And y'all not going to even see it. I'm just gonna spin around 3 times and I'm gonna have a whole nother motherfucking outfit on. You bitches don't, y'all still don't know how I did it, honey. It's a David Copperfield illusion in here on your ass. Don't worry about it. I got this, honey. It was me and Maite. Honey, Maite used to do them splits and she opened her legs. She'd be standing on her head and she opened her legs and he jumped right through there. I said, what the fuck is going on? We loved it. Drew looks so good in her pink professional. No, her pink confessional look. Her confessional was beautiful. And then I love the blue. Drew talking to Ralph. I just thought it was kind of like, I don't know, like okay, so I think they both misunderstood each other at this point, in my opinion. I think Ralph was like, he planned, like, I think the closing for the house may have been for the 30th or something, because she said the end of the month. But she went on this trip and he's already packing up the house while she's on this trip, and she was not aware of this. So she was pissed. She was like, shit, I don't want nobody seeing my panties and bras and wigs and shit. I want, excuse me, especially my Faith Evans wig, honey. Honey, that's the one when we be role playing. Shit. And you got these men touching my stuff, honey, packing it and bubble wrapping it and shit in the COVID. Ooh, she was not having it. Poor Drew. And so Ralph was like, I'm the man. I was just taking care of her. I was taking care. See, be glad that he's there too now. I know you may not like how he's doing it, Drew, and I feel sorry because when people are so strong together, but it's happening now. It's already being done. Just you're on vacation. Let it go. Don't talk about it later on tonight at 7 and 8. Just let it go. You're all right. It's gonna be okay. Okay. So he just thought he was doing something good. I'm gonna surprise you. It was kind of like surprising you with a new car or a new house, and you want to be a part of it. I get it. I get it. So, so yeah, all the young ladies have newborns. Most of the babies. I mean, most of the ladies have babies. So when Kenya was just so bold to say, I don't care, I don't care about y'all's babies, basically. Ayanna Van Zant would be proud of us for calling a thing a thing. She would be proud. Mario, call a thing a thing. Call a thing a thing, beloved. Before I come over there and backslap the shit out of you. Yes, I will slap the ancestors into you. Call a thing a thing. Okay, yes, ma'am. Dr. Ayanna Van Zant. Oh my God, I'm so glad I learned how to say her name. I was always afraid that if I ever met her, I wouldn't know how to pronounce her name. And that's just, but I got it. I got it. OMG, when Cynthia started taking that food home, that reminded me when my mother would go to the masquerade. Remember the parties they used to call the masquerades or something like that? Or what do you call it when you bring your own bottle? What you call those things? And they're parties that everybody go and you can bring your own bottles and all of this business, right? And my mother would bring me a piece of birthday cake, the little square birthday cake, and with a plate, and then she'll put another plate on it because they ain't had they ain't had no plastic bags back then. Tell the truth, shame the devil. So, but when Cynthia, she was thinking about Mike Hill. She put that stuff in that plastic, honey, that Ziploc bag, the freezer Ziploc bag too, honey. I'm taking a lot, bitch. I'm not taking no sandwich size, honey. My man eats with the S at the end. Not eat. My man eats, honey. Okay? Cynthia said, bitch, this is how I keep her. This is how I heard that, Miss Bailey. Miss Bailey Hill. This is how I keep them, honey. Okay, so listen. But I'm going to tell you something else. Cynthia just said, fuck it. With the fashions, fuck it. She used to give us fashions and looks. Cynthia's like, fuck it, honey. I have a man to tend to, honey. Don't do it to us, Cynthia. Don't do it to us, because I'm gonna tell you, everybody who did it to us. Anita Baker pulled that shit when she got married to Walter. All we heard was about Walter and the two kids, honey, and we never heard from her again. Vanessa Williams did that shit to us. She got married, honey. She had 1,511 kids, and she would come out and do the Kiss of a Spider Woman. But I was like, I don't want no motherfucking Kiss of a Spider Woman, bitch. You gave me the right stuff. I got to have it right stuff. I don't want to miss out. Have you got the stuff? Nah, 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 nah. Woo! So don't be coming to give me the Kiss of the Spider Woman now. Excuse me. That was cute. It was cute. I support that. But let's get right back to business, honey. That's like Beyonce. She done gave us Deja Vu, One on the One, and give me body, want somebody. And now the only thing she doing is Chicago. Y'all so crazy. No, I'm only kidding. I love me some Vanessa Williams. Honey, she would cut me with a rusty knife, lick that motherfucker, and put it right back in her purse. I am so sorry, Vanessa Williams. I love you. I was not reading you, by the way. It was friendly fire, and I love you. Okay. Oh my God, I love it. Oh, Marlo was drinking an auntie mug. I almost passed out. Candy was like, look, let's turn this fire up, honey. I brought y'all awesome little slut outfits, honey. You get red, you get pink, you get black, you get blue, you get purple, I get silver, bitch, and yellow. And I brought some Dingaling, too. His name is Bolo, honey. And it's big as a love seat. Well, a sectional. I had heard. And the girls, they was all giggly, honey. They all sound like a Smurf convention. This is just what we needed, honey. Honey, them girls had their red cups. We ready. We ready. But they really wasn't ready, but they thought they was ready, honey. Because this how we got Strippergate. Hey, Portia and Tanya. Mm-hmm. Oh my God. I don't know what to say. So this is how we got Strippergate, honey. We just got to wait and see. Now, Candy spilled the beans that I think it's Latoya is going to give it to Fallon. But y'all don't underestimate Fallon, because Fallon lifted up that damn sofa by herself. Now, I was surprised. Fallon is like 36 ounces. She ain't even pounds, honey. Fallon weighed 36 ounces. Listen, no tea, no shade. But she picked up that sofa, bitch. I was like, wow. I was highly impressed. I was like, oh my God. Okay. Oh, let's not forget about Breonna Taylor. I don't want to laugh after Fallon, but Breonna Taylor, they were all watching it, and then Portia started crying because she's fighting for this. First of all, rest in peace, Breonna. They were watching when the police officers got acquitted, basically, and only one was found liable. And so they all just gave, their opinion on that, and how, how you feel. So I just want to say kudos to Bravo for, even airing that little clip, because they didn't have to put that on the air. I guarantee you probably wasn't on the original clip. This is just me being a devil's advocate. But when Nene started talking all of that, they were like, well, look at us now, honey. How could we be what your accusations are saying about us, and we're airing Breonna Taylor and Black Lives Matter. They re-scrambled. Because Nene was singing like Bocelli out there, honey. Oh, she right outside the NBC studios there. They was like, what is that sound, honey? And they be all up like 42 stories up and looking down. And they be like, oh my God, that's that Nene lady from the Housewives. What is she doing? She's down there singing opera, honey. I will sue you. Right. And Greg be down there. That was good, baby. That was good. Just one clap. That was so crazy. All right, listen, that's everything. I think that's the everything about the Real Housewives of Atlanta. We're gonna have to see next week when Bolo comes out with his love seat or his sectional. You know, Candy brings the fire, honey. She wouldn't even come to town unless she brings the fire. Okay, we love us some Candy. Hmm. We think that Andy should give Cynthia a raise and put her in Beverly Hills with the girls so her and Mike can live happily ever after. And you can use Lake Bailey for a rental property because I know you're attached to it. And not keep it too, honey. We have to wait to see what we're going to do with Mike. Let's just be honest. You always have to keep him in your peripheral vision, Pumpkin Lamb. Beyonce keep Jay-Z in her peripheral vision. Y'all seen that picture when Jay-Z he in his phone and Beyonce she like this. The only person who don't care is she was like, I will fuck you. I will fuck everybody up, honey. Everybody. Ain't no Monica Lewinsky on my clock, honey. I burn that bitch. Y'all never even hear about this bitch by the time y'all hear about her. Y'all never even hear about this bitch by the time you hear about her. Okay? You seen them arms? She looked like she trains every morning and she got her own garden. So she ain't got no pesticides slowing her down, bitch. And she can breathe regular. I'm not messing with her. All right, well, guys, thank you so much. If you like the video, definitely like the video. Subscribe to the channel, comment, and don't forget to click the bell next to the subscribe. And I'll see you next time on the Mario Ramon review. God bless. Peace.